This week, it's the beginning of the special Hobie Outdoor Adventures Road Trip Edition.
Yeah, Jackie!
Our first stop is in the heartland of the Midwest, St. Louis. We're tagging along with our celebrity guest, Jackie Smith, the NFL Hall of Famer, to go after bass, brim, and crappie on secluded lakes. Welcome to Hobie Outdoor Adventures. Each week, we'll take the Hobies and peruse the country in search of adventure, fun, and fish. Whether we're drifting a stream, dissecting a lake, or covering an ocean, we'll show you the tips and tactics to make your next trip successful. Come with us, set your sail, and discover what life in a Hobie is all about. This is Hobie Outdoor Adventures Road Trip Edition. We begin our road trip in St. Louis, Missouri, and meet up with the legendary NFL Hall of Famer Jackie Smith, who's been a big part of our Hobie team since 1994.
We're launching in St. Louis, Missouri, and here with our good friend, associate, and accomplice in fishing, Jackie Smith.
I'll pay you later.
Oh, no worries. We're looking for some fun in St. Louis, Missouri. What are we going to do today, Jackie?
Today we're in GRAFTON, Illinois, which is right up the river from the River Road from St. Louis. And it's a great historic place, got a lot of history here. And in the last 5 years, it's really come on strong as a tourist attraction.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is the Mississippi River, right?
Mississippi River right here, and then the Illinois, the confluence of the Illinois and Mississippi is right up above here, and then the Missouri is down below.
My first impression of St. Louis, I just thought, we were driving through this morning, I thought this is just a classy town. It's got so much architecture, and I guess it's a little big city, huh? That was the feel I had.
It really is that. I think that St. Louis is, if you've never been here, you would think it was a big city, but really it's a pretty small place, relatively speaking. You can get to know a lot of folks and they get to know you, but the good thing about it too is you get around pretty quickly.
And if you're in St. Louis, you can't miss the grandeur of the architectural wonder, the Gateway Arch. It's 630 feet tall and clad in stainless steel and built in the form of a flattened catenary arch. It's the tallest man-made monument in the United States. Built as a monument to the westward expansion of the United States, it is the centerpiece of the Jefferson National Expansion Memorial and has become an internationally famous symbol of St. Louis. Now, we start our day just outside of St. Louis on the Illinois side, about 20 miles east in a little town called Smithton. It's the private's group of lakes, about 13 acres, and it's down about 18 feet deep and just full of all kinds of fish. Today, we're fishing in two different lakes. Jackie invites his good old friend Charlie Regal to fish with him on one lake. Keaton and Morgan will test out Mirage Outback and Mirage Revolution on the other lake nearby.
So the water temperature is 79 degrees. We're here in September in the Midwest. There's tons of these ponds around, and all you got to do is find the ones with the fish in them. That's the most important ingredient.
And what's your formula for doing that? Just try each one of them?
You got to try each one. I know it's a horrible job, Jackie.
Work.
The nice thing about these kayaks is they're so quiet in these little lakes like this.
Yeah, they really are. I don't think they even know that anything is in here.
Oh, there you go. That's a jump.
Whoa.
There you go. Jackie, you got the hot stick. That's a nice one. Well, in my previous life, I actually used to fish BASS and host a fishing show here in the local area. And that's how I got to know Jackie Smith, just through the fishing circles and loving to fish and wanting to try out the kayak for myself. Fishing with Jackie is always a ride. Even when you're not catching fish, you have a good time with Jackie. And everyone around here knows Jackie Smith. He's just known in the area as Mr. Football for St. Louis.
Jackie Smith is a former professional American football player in the NFL. He played tight end for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys from 1963 to 1978. He has career marks of 480 receptions, 7,918 receiving yards, and 40 touchdowns. At the time of his retirement, Jackie Smith's receiving yards were the most ever by an NFL tight end. In 1994, Jackie Smith was officially voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and in 2001, he was inducted into the St. Louis Walk of Fame. This episode of Hobie Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Power Pole Micro Anchor. Swift, silent, secure, and small. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate with the new HDS Gen 2 Touch. And by Columbia, trying stuff since 1938. Welcome back to the special Hobie Outdoor Adventures Road Trip Edition. We are in the Midwest and our special guest Jackie Smith is about to show us what other outdoor activity he does for fun around here. It's only about an hour drive from St. Louis to the biggest zip line in Illinois, the GRAFTON ZIPUINE Adventures.
We're ready to go do some zip lining?
Let's go.
Excited?
Owners Jeff and Sandy Lorton used 100 acres of their own 230-acre property for GRAFTON's newest attraction.
Are you gonna make me go last, Jackie?
Yeah, Jackie.
All right.
Pretty good time, huh, Morgan?
Yeah.
The longest at 2,000 feet is the Soaring Eagle, which has breathtaking views during its 250-foot descent.
That's rad. Really, really fun. Yeah, Jackie.
For more details about rates and availability, go to graftonzipline.com. Now let's get back to kayaking and fishing. Keaton and Morgan are having a great time fishing on the lake, not too far from Jackie and Charlie.
Well, Morgan, this water's already beautiful.
Yeah, this water's really clear.
Nice and clear.
Wow, it just drops off right here. All right, I know where the edge is.
First crappie buys dinner, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, a first crappie buys dinner or doesn't have to buy dinner?
Buys dinner. See?
Oh, so I'm not gonna fish then.
Okay, fine. There we go.
Nice.
Hope this is a brim.
It's a sunfish.
Ah, sunfish. Whew.
Oh, just missed one too. There you go.
You got one?
Yeah.
First crappie buys dinner, remember?
Oh no. So I gotta buy dinner because I
You
caught
gotta
a
buy
fish?
dinner?
All right.
Oh, I think that one's cute, Morgan.
Thank you.
That's a cute crappie you just caught there. I can't believe you bought dinner over a 10-inch fish. All right, is that a, oh, 7.5.
You got
Just
one?
wait, well, I was waiting for you to catch one.
Oh boy.
A sunfish.
You want to do an all or nothing bet? The next person to catch a crappie doesn't have to buy dinner?
Next person to catch a crappie doesn't have to buy dinner. Okay, deal.
Oh no.
Up, bass.
It's like, I have no hope. There you go.
Trust me, if they don't
There's
get
a
bigger,
better
I'm not
one.
gonna count
Oh,
them.
this might be it, Keith. Yes! Oh, it's a crappie. Dinner's back on you. See, that's how it should be. You should be rewarded for catching fish.
Here we go. All right.
You're on the board?
I'm a little late, but I'm on the board.
Where are we going for dinner tonight? The things I'm looking most forward to on this trip are just being out on the road and out of the office for a week and traveling around with the Hobies and trying them out on different bodies of water, visiting different states and meeting people, learning about their fisheries, learning about how the Hobies can integrate into any kind of fishery like lakes and rivers, whatever's out there. Just marked a pile of fish right here, Keaton.
So that's what's great about these sounders. You can see the fish before you catch them.
Yeah.
Which one do you have on your boat?
I have the Lowrance Elite 5 HDI, their new one.
Yeah, you like those, don't you?
Yeah, the cool thing is because you can run sonar and downscan. You know, you can see stuff on one that you can't see on the other.
Right.
But if you use them side by side, you can decipher what things are a little better.
Let's hit that ridge right quick, and then after that, let's go back up into that big open area we saw earlier that kind of where the creek channel starts.
All right. Want to race? I think we're about even.
I know.
Have you been working out?
Of course.
Stay tuned. Hobie Outdoor Adventures will be right back. Welcome back to the special Hobie Outdoor Adventures Road Trip Edition. We're in the heartland of the Midwest, just outside St. Louis on the Illinois side, in a small town called Smithton.
Yeah, Charlie, you're right. This is the place, buddy.
Yep.
As they say in Louisiana, La Place.
There we go. There's a good one.
All right. And you right away, didn't you?
He jerked on it. He's not as big as I thought he was. Boy, he got it. But not a bad little fish for the summertime.
Whoa.
What happened?
I guess
Did you get robbed?
I sure did. Oh, like that one right there.
All right. Very nice.
Oh. This is a crappie. Look at the size of this thing. Whoa.
Very nice.
Wow. That's a good crappie, buddy. Whoa. If they're bigger than that in here.
I've caught some twice that big in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, I like to get a big one like that on this little light tackle. Wow.
You know crappie's worst enemy, Jackie?
Us.
Hot grease.
Hot grease.
We're in about 7 feet of water right here, so not real deep, but the water's not all that hot, so they haven't had to get that deep. But once you catch one, just pay attention to where you caught it, because where there's one crappie, there's always more. And there he is.
Got him already?
Ooh,
wow.
A nice one.
Whoa! Whoa! My goodness, such a temper. You got him in there so quick.
There we go. First cast. And you know what? They get a lot bigger.
Pure skill. All right.
That's a nice one right there.
Way to go, Charlie. I'm gonna switch over here on my reel and put this on the other side.
So yeah, see, it's real complicated here. You throw it out and you pull a fish in.
The wind's gonna blow you away from where we're trying to fish out here.
Right.
But you know, we're just moving these. Whoa! Just moving these pedals like this, you know, keeps you right where you want to be.
That's right.
Adjust it just a little bit, and it's no problem at all.
When I was a kid, I tried fishing out of a canoe, not a kayak, but something similar to a kayak, and handling a paddle, trying to stop the boat and cast and pick up a paddle and drop your rod. Very inefficient, very hard to actually catch any fish unless you were anchored. The Hobie is a whole new world because you're hands-free. You can use your hands to catch fish. You're constantly casting, you can keep a great control over where you're going. It's a leap forward in technology for the fisherman.
Come on over here. Show it off. You're trying to show off, aren't you? There you go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Right below the boat.
Wow.
Oh, this fish doesn't know what he's doing, Jackie. This isn't a crappie. He's a bass. You're not supposed to bite that. All right. Okay, wrong species. See if we can catch us a crappie.
More on Hobie Outdoor Adventures when we come back. This episode of Hobie Outdoor Adventures has been brought to you by Daiwa, advancing the sport of fishing, Ram mounts made in the USA, your best connection, and by Hobie Polarized, trusted, quality, heritage.
Here we go.
Got one? I thought we were supposed to be catching crappie.
Do what? You know what? You got to get rid of these before you can get to the crappie sometimes, right?
Keaton and I come from kind of two totally different fishing backgrounds. I grew up in South Africa and moved out to San Diego when I was 15, and I fished in the ocean my entire life. And Keaton grew up in Abilene, Texas, and has fished around Texas and a lot of the surrounding area for a lot of bass and a lot of stuff like crappie. So it's really great to have a person like Keaton to help me along, because it's hard to build confidence in doing something in a short trip. So it's nice to bounce things off of Keaton and ask him if I'm doing the right thing. Am I jigging this tube the right way? Am I working that Cinco the correct way? So he's full of great tips, and it goes both ways. When he comes out to San Diego, we go travel somewhere in the salt. I think we complement each other pretty well with helping each other catch fish on the water. Come on, Mr. Crappie. There's a bite right now. All right.
Nice morgs. Whoa, easy.
Is that a bass?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a big crappie. That's awesome. Wow, this is one of the bigger crappies I've ever caught.
Nice.
Take it easy, buddy.
I told you, if we stuck to that creek, those fish would be on that edge.
That's what we heard, is there's some trophy crappie around here.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Oh no, that's about the biggest crappie I ever caught, so you can already get better from here.
Nice.
Adios, buddy.
Good job, boy.
Thanks. I was thinking about just trying to troll along the edge of this creek bed.
Yeah?
And to see what happens. I mean, work the edges of it.
There we go.
Yeah.
It feels like a bass, though. Oh, it's a nice crappie.
Oh, that's a huge crappie.
Come on. Oh.
Careful. Holy moly, Keith.
Oh. How about that? What a beautiful fish. Pretty, pretty.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
That thing hammered it. All right. Mine's not as big as yours, but.
You get your crappie?
Haha.
You get your crappie?
Yeah.
Right on.
I think I might have invented a new technique, which we called the Hobie troll. So basically, because of the Mirage Drive, your hands being free, you can actually, you make a cast and you let it sink and you work your bait and you reel up the slack. Well, I figured cast it out, let it sink, and instead of working it back, pedal as you work it, but then your momentum keeps you going, you don't have to reel up the slack. So you're keeping your lure in the water for longer. Maybe they're holding out in this deeper water, Keith.
Here we go. Nice call, buddy.
Thanks.
This is either a bass or that monster crappie you've been looking for. Oh, that's another nice crappie. That was too easy. Good call, Morgs. Thanks.
Yeah.
I knew he had another jump in him. God, I love those things. They are a blast. Our goals with Hobie Outdoor Adventures is to show people you can fish anywhere. You've got a Hobie, you've got access. And so that's what's fun. We've got our boats with us. We're traveling across the country. We've got a few locations already set up we're gonna go fish, but if we see a great place on the side of the road that looks like it's got fish in it, man, we're gonna drop the boats, we're gonna get in and fish. If we find a good river, we can go fish it. So yeah, just the adventure of it.
I think kayak fishing is just getting started, and I think the more people that get involved in it and will take a chance on see what it's like, especially the Hobie. Once you get in these boats, so you figure it out immediately, and you'll have a ball.
Man, Morgan, what a great way to start off our trip.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
I've never really fished for crappie much, so glad I got to pull on a few and learn about them a little bit, you know?
Yeah, those were nice. And man, to be up here in the Midwest, where Jackie's hometown, and just to get to meet the people and see what this part of the country's like, and experience the great fishing. I think we have more fishing ahead of us, don't we?
We'll see. Yeah, definitely.
Let's go grab some food.
All right.
Next week, we continue our road trip to the south. Our next stop is Oklahoma. We'll test out our Mirage Pro Angler equipped with Loran's Fish Finder. Plus, fishing shallow on beautiful Crooked Creek, Arkansas. Hey, thanks for watching the special Hobie Outdoor Adventures Road Trip Edition.
I got a trick that I'm going to try to show you. I call it my 180. Try it right now.